Question: at what point does a human life become unimportant? The answer, according to David Gibbs, it never does. David Gibbs fought a good fight that from all appearances seems to be lost, but the battle still goes on. In the next few moments, I would like to share with you the little-known story of David Gibbs III and one of the most difficult cases he faced, fighting for the life of Terri Schiavo. David Gibbs is a very compassionate missionary attorney. He graduated from Liberty University out of Lynchburg, Virginia. He received his law degree from Duke University on a full scholarship. What many do not know is David beat all odds in going to Duke on full scholarship, says Meredith Randle, close friend of Gibbs. He told the scholarship board he intended to be a faith-supported attorney, which was not the response they expected. After graduating from Duke, he pursued his calling of having a faith-supported law ministry. In September of 2004, he took on a case that would forever impact a life. Terri Schiavo, disabled after collapsing in 1990 due to unknown reasons, needed people to fight for her 14 years later. Terri's husband, Michael, wanted her feeding tube taken out, further making the claim that it was not the way she said she wanted to live, though that was not written down in any will of any sort. Bob and Mary Schindler, Terri's parents, enlisted the help of David Gibbs in the hopes of directing the judge's decision and saving Terri's life. As much as David Gibbs and Terri's parents fought for her life, the judge still made the decision to end it. The judge had never met Terri, had never gone into the room to see her, did not have her come into the courtroom, but yet her life was in his hands. On March 31st, 2005, Terri's life ended due to dehydration via the court's decision. Terri's parents and David Gibbs, though no longer able to help save Terri's life, are able to use her story to hopefully inspire others to fight for life. Terri's legacy still lives on through David Gibbs. Gibbs has since written a book about what really happened behind the scenes regarding Terri's court case. He travels all over the country sharing Terri's story and encouraging people to get a living will in hopes of preventing more cases like Terri's. Gibbs states his reasons for taking on the case in his book, Fighting for Dear Life. I believe God called me to do this work. Having a servant's heart doesn't always mean you do what's easy, rather you do what's right. He also considered the fact that every day of the week, lawyers will go to court to try to keep people from going to jail, or to try to win money in a malpractice suit, or to save people from having to pay money unjustly. But beyond directives, beyond incarceration, beyond money, there are cases that are of preeminent importance because they deal with life and death. Here was a life and death issue not involving a felon. With Terri, the life of an innocent woman was on the line. How could the stakes be any higher? Although David Gibbs could not have foreseen the outcome of such a trial, he has used this to impact many lives by sharing Terri's story. The numbers of people who have drawn up living wills since hearing the story are countless. David Gibbs was not only a voice for Terri, but he is a voice for everyone who desires the right to live. The fight still goes on.